How's it going, everybody? It's your boy, and we are back with another Madden 26 rebuild. And today we are rebuilding, as you can tell, the New York Giants. Now, the reason I wanted to do this rebuild is because we got some exciting rookies on the Giants. We got Cam Scadaboo, and we got Jackson Dart. Now, I will be starting Jackson Dart to start here, and Cam Scadaboo. Because I think that's fun. I like them both a lot. So this is our squad here. As you can tell, one of our first things we're probably going to need to focus on is that interior O-line. Because Schmitz is not getting any better, probably, and Neil has still has some time. But center is probably going to be a big position of need for us. Wide receiver is going to be big because we do start, because of the way Madden works, it has Malik Neighbors, that's his name. I can't believe I forgot Malik Neighbors' name. It has Malik Neighbors start as injured. And because of that, because of the way that Madden does injuries, I'm pretty sure he won't. Yeah, no, he's out for the season anyway. But even so, he'd be out for the whole season without ever coming back. Because Madden is weird about people starting with injuries. So, we are not going to have Malik Neighbors this season. So don't expect that big start. Don't expect us to start off hot, but we can start, as always, with our training. I will do that off camera. I will see you in a little bit. And we are back. So I'm going to show you the skill points that I have acquired here. So we have, so for reference, I don't like to, it's not showing him. Does it get it? Did it give it to Malik Neighbors even though you had me use Darius Slayton? That's weird. If so, it let me select Malik Neighbors, and then it had me use Darius Slayton for some reason, and then now, I'm guessing the skill point did end up going to Malik Neighbors anyway. That's weird. Anyways, so just for reference, I don't do anything beyond just the quarterback one, the running back one, and the wide receiver one in training camp. Just because sometimes it freezes, and the only way for me to get out of that is to completely reload the game. So I don't do anything besides those three. Those are the three that, to me, are the easiest, the most fun, and the ones that I kind of deem the most important a lot of the time in my rebuilds. So I have gotten a skill point for each of those people. I'm assuming the skill point did go to Malik Neighbors. Just going to pop that in, and because I do have auto upgrade on, it's just going to upgrade the highest skill category. So it's going to keep upgrading Jackson Dart as a scrambler. Which play did I end up using? I think I ended up using, if I go into here, I believe I ended up using, yeah, I'm using Eagles offensive playbook and Steelers defensive. So this is what we are rocking with right now. Let's take a look at this little position battle here. Yeah, I'm starting you already. So we'll talk after preseason, I'll tell him. So I guess during preseason, just because he will get mad at me. He will yell at me if I tell him I'm going to start him and then I don't make the change to actually start him. Who is injured? Who just got injured? Tyrone Tracy did. Well, congrats, Cam. You're effectively the starter now anyway. Actually, I didn't check to see how long. Okay. He might be back in by now. He is not. Okay. That is going to complicate matters for substitutions. Congratulations, Cameron. So, what I'm going to try to do here is Singletary up and then Scadaboo up, just to make sure I don't run into that issue there. And as usual, well, first of all, let me set my draft strength, my draft class strength. So, for those of you who did not watch my Bears rebuild episodes, what I do for draft classes is I set everything except kickers and punters to strong, and I set kickers and punters to very strong for the fun of it. I play the moments for the first game of the season, and then if we make it to the playoffs, I play the moments for every playoff game, and then I play all offensive moments in the Super Bowl if we make it to that. I do have a 2026 NFL draft class. Isn't that fun? That I have downloaded. So that is what we will be using there. Now, I play, if I go into my franchise settings and my league settings here, I play games on pro difficulty. That's because I'm used to rookie difficulty. And sometimes you just don't get the moments. So I want to still have a shot at winning because I haven't gotten great at the game yet. But I want there to also be a chance that I lose, because if I play on rookie difficulty, the odds that I lose are very slim, even playing the moments. It does happen sometimes, but not very often. So let's see if we can win this game. Now, obviously, the Giants didn't actually end up winning this game in real life. But I'm going to see if I can change that. Way to come down at that. I thought you would have gotten way more open, and I thought that it wasn't going to work there. I do want to run with Scadaboo. There we go. And that puts me in the red zone. Waited a little long on that, but we get the touchdown. We get a defensive moment here. And we stop them. This is actually going really well for us. Trucking is very difficult in this game. I just tried to truck there. You have to time it perfectly. You have to get the animation started, but not by too much. which is why playing as a power back is very difficult in this game. Because you can't. The main thing that you do with the power back is you truck. Except trucking in Madden, just in general, is difficult because of timing. And that's not just Madden 26. I had the same thing happen in Madden 25. And I don't know if that's just a thing that I need to get better at, or if that's just a sort of universal thing. I can't believe that was Scatterboo, I'm pretty sure. I can't believe he got that separation there that easily. Okay, no, that was Slayton. Okay, I just can't read it, I guess. And that does make more sense if it's Slayton and not Scatterboo. Okay. We missed that moment, but that's fine. They're going for it on 4th and 2 again. Ah, they get it. Okay. They're going for it on 4th and 19 now. Oh no. Oh no for them. Broken up. We get the QB sneak because we're running Eagles playbook. And that's so they simulate the tush push being a play. We don't get it there. Fourth and 4. These Commanders are going for it on 4th quite often. Okay. They got their first points.
All right, so the onside kick forthcoming. This one resting on the shoulders of the hands team. Can they get the football?
Ooh, that was close.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And there we go. That is a big win for the Giants early on in the season. Jackson Dart looking pretty good. Let me actually, I forgot to check what Scatterboo did. Only 41 yards on 11 attempts. Ugh. That is not what you want to see. I chose the Eagles playbook because I figure Jalen Hurts still throws it plenty, but also Saquon is going to get touches. Jackson Dart, NFC Offensive Player of the Week. So there you go. Just to make sure I'm getting the right thing there. Yep. Going to be a lot of eyes on you. Yeah, there you go. He's not mad at me. He's not yelling at me, so it did count as me switching him into the starting position. So there you go. All right, and then we'll sim every other game. We're just trying to get to the scouting portion. Now, if I go into adjust lineup here, one thing I noticed, we need tight end. Well, Theo Johnson could get better, so that's not a big thing. But Neal has been replaced with Runyon at some point. I actually want Neal in here because I want him to develop. Defense, I guess we need Will. We definitely need strong safety. Luckily, that's an easy position to draft for. Well, how old is Newman? I guess we don't really need strong safety. We've got young guys. This is a pretty young team. Defensive tackle 2 could use with an upgrade, I guess. Oh, definitely. So defensive tackle 2 and center are our big things right now. We've just got young guys, and that's the thing. Actually, I'm gonna upgrade you to defensive tackle too. Get you more reps. So we could use a better will linebacker potentially, but he's also young, so that isn't really too big a concern for me. What I will do is I'm going to try to get some value out of Runyon. So let's see what I could get. I could potentially get Jaden Hicks off of the Chiefs. So the Chiefs would be the most interested. It's funny that it says the tight end is their biggest need when they've got Travis Kelce still, and they got Noah Gray is not great. Who do they have at will? They have Drew Tranquil, who is getting up there in age. Interesting. If I were to say throw on a fifth, how does that make things look? Barely moves it. Second from next year, what about? So what if I do John Runyon in 2 future seconds? There we go. So now we have Drew Tranquil, which improves our defense by 1. Well, I guess actually 2 overall. So there you go. These other guys can improve still. How old is Javon Holland? Old enough that young enough that he doesn't need to be replaced right this moment, but he's not gonna get much better than that, unfortunately. Ooh, cornerback is a position of worry. Drew Phillips is young. I'm sorry, I don't really know much about the Giants. How old is Paulson Adebo? Yeah, he's not really gonna get much better. Hyatt. So center is the number 1 position. And I guess I want to go after corner and D tackle as well, potentially. This is a weird thing where, like, none of these positions are positions I really need to draft at. Oh, no. We do not have a lot of cap space. So, first things first, we got to make sure we're bringing back Evan Neal. Because I just got rid of his competition, essentially. Okay. There, we can do that. That's a relatively cheap deal. Wan'Dale Robinson, I do want to bring back as well. He's not going to be as cheap, though. 6 years, 14 million. Oh, okay. Save the rest of that haggling for the mid-season, I think. The problem is that interior offensive line is not good in this draft class. Well, I'm going to basically, well, cornerback is a thing that I can do here, so I might as well. But I'm gonna put the rest into interior offensive line because I just put cornerback on because that's a scouting strength. A lot of our guys that are not great are young, is the thing. So I'm just gonna send this 1 week, try to bring in Evan Neal and Wandale Robinson. So I'm gonna start with Evan Neal. 6 years, 8 million. There we go. Now Wandale. How would you feel about 6 years, 16 million? There we go. And the rest can be saved for the midseason. Well, Cordell Flott has to come back. Actually, no, he doesn't. We've got decent cornerbacks without him. So I'm just gonna withdraw that offer. Micah McFadden, I would like to bring in because Drew Tranquil is probably not going to stay for very long. Five years, 7 million. There we go. That's probably going to be everybody I sign unless I find people that I really need. Illuminor at right tackle. Oof. Just bump you up to. Oh, I don't have the money. Okay. Yeah. Welp. That's rough. Russell Wilson, absolutely not. Oh no, we're going to lose right guard. Oh, I should have looked a little more closely. Who's injured now? Dexter Lawrence is injured. Of course he is. Why wouldn't he be? He's only injured for a short period of time, though, thankfully. So I'm gonna have to. I will have to be done. We are 4-3 going into the midseason. Joe Flacco leads the league in passing yards, followed by Bo Nix and then Patrick Mahomes. Let's take a look at the overall stats. So Jackson Dart is 11th in the NFL for passing yards, 20th for touchdowns, and 21st for passer rating. Scadaboo is 13th in the NFL for yards, 9th for touchdowns, and I didn't see carries. Yeah, we are not top in the charts by any stretch of the imagination. So, national focus, I'm going to scout offensive tackle. Because apparently we need that too. Do we beat the Eagles? We do! Did we beat the Eagles the first time? That's standing, sorry. Yeah, team schedule. We did. So we swept the series against the Philadelphia Eagles using their own playbook. That is pretty cool. Paulson Adebo is injured. Do we beat the 49ers? We do. Do we beat my Chicago Bears? We do not. Interesting. Oh my goodness. The Bears lead the NFC North in this universe? Tied with the Lions, but still. As you know, if you watched my Bears rebuild that I did, that was not how I started out. Can we beat the 4-5 Packers? No. The Bears and the Lions also lose that week, so do we beat the Lions? We do. And the Bears win, but so do the Packers. But the Bears are now definitively at the top of the NFC North. The Cowboys lead the NFC East, which is our division. The Saints lead the NFC South. That's craziness. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on here. But I get to do my focus players. So, tackles. I believe I remember. If I can go into physicals, actually. So, for offensive line, you want to look at strength. Jerry Brooks has up to elite strength. He's got the best strength out of anybody. Skills wise, yeah, he looks pretty good. So we're gonna go after Jerry Brooks there. And around 2 to 3 talent at that. That's pretty good. Yeah, not great. Michael Lamb. I don't even know his stuff. And then Hugh Jackson. Yeah. I don't know well enough, so I'm just gonna stick to going after Caden Green there. I believe I remember Jake Slaughter being good. Yeah, let me see if I can get a look at get a clear picture on strength. Jake Slaughter is the strongest guy. Yeah, he's definitely good. Okay, there we go. So Jerry Brooks, Caden Green, and Jake Slaughter are our focus players. So let's go ahead and sim to the playoffs. All right, we made the playoffs at 11-6. And the Bears fall to the bottom of the NFC North. Okay. That's a shame. Philadelphia now leads the NFC East. They get the 1 seed, so they get the bye week. Let's take a look at this playoff bracket. So the Ravens over there, we actually swept the series against the Eagles, so that's pretty good. But yeah, Ravens get the bye week over there, and then Patriots and Browns are in, Chiefs and Broncos. Titans are in against the Bills. Okay. This would not be expected, but you know, I will play the moments here. Um, just because I normally do this as a series and it's not fun to do it in the first season, if we do win the Super Bowl, I will be continuing the series. Beyond just this video. We are not getting offensive moments here. That's an offensive moment. Here we go. Still very much a losable game the way it's been going. Oh, okay. No. That's not good. And I think Scadaboo is injured, isn't he? Yep, he'll be out for multiple weeks. Because of course he will. There we go. We pick up the first down. Jackson Dart is a scrambler archetype in this game. Yeah, we need to switch up the concept here and start throwing the ball deep. Oh no, and that's the half.
Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the third quarter.
Yeah, I should have paid more attention to the clock. I let that run too far. To the 34. I promise you I am trying to win. I just legitimately forgot. Oop, I didn't change that. Whatever, okay. We are running tight end attack, I guess. If anything, I guess they're just not gonna... I hope they just don't expect... Oh. I was gonna say, I hope they don't expect, like, a deeper shot, but they had that under control. There we go. Oh no. My players got stuck on their players and couldn't get free until it was too late. I didn't have time. Oh, that actually should have been picked off there. We're going to run the QB sneak.
Let's force a fourth down. He's keeping it. He's going
We get it.
for And he starts as a kick. Down on fourth.
2 yards on the play. And the Giants first down.
New gun. New start.
Oh, okay.
As he gets this down to the floor.
First and goal, New York. Okay, ready?
Something to throw here. Buys time.
I don't know what's up. My clock management has just been bad. Okay. Well, there we go. Run speed onside.
Look, everybody, that is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick.
Right there. The score bug is blocking my ability to see what's happening. That's a flag. I couldn't see the accuracy thing because the score bug was in the way. So that was an inaccurate onside kick, which led to it being too far forward. And they got it. They recovered it anyway and scored off of it. They're going to decline it, obviously.
I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's going to have to. They kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, they're not going to find a way to win. This is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week.
Wait, why did it let me call it? No, I don't want to run play.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Giants.
First and 10. Here's Dallas. Push it deep downfield.
They just don't go up for it in this game. And even when they do, they struggle. I guess you just don't throw one-on-one like you might in real life. Jackson Dart breaks the tackle.
This one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Obviously, his defense
Hey, stop showing me this, and thank you.
for the first down. This QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
There we go. Again, it's got to be an onside kick, please. Again, the accuracy and power thing is behind the score bug.
Try this onside kick. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover.
Okay, note to self, never do speed onside kick. Why do you keep... Like, I get that the game is over. In all probability.
Bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's going to be ripped away, incomplete.
I say this all the time when you get into the red zone. Things happen so fast. These windows close in a hurry. It's fortunate that was one hand, not two hands on the football.
Across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
27 on the play. First down,
For the pistol.
This is not good.
first and goal, New York.
Timeout calls, and that's going to be the second for New York. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal. The sneak, here's Dart. He runs it across.
Okay, so onside kick. Let's just do a regular onside kick. Why? Okay, so onside kicks are broken in the latest patch, I guess. At least they don't immediately return it for a touchdown. But they are going to drain the clock on that. They're just going to kneel it out. So there you go. Despite Jackson Dart outplaying Sam Darnold, the rest of it just couldn't. The rest of it just didn't work. And speed onsides are bad. Onside kicks in general are broken because the accuracy bar is behind the score bug for some reason. That was a winnable game, and the onside kicks choked it. The onside kicks made it less winnable somehow. All right. So let's go ahead and let's sim to the Super Bowl. So this is the Broncos are in the Super Bowl facing the Eagles. Yearly awards, Patrick Mahomes is MVP. Jackson Dart comes in third for MVP votes. Crazy. Coach of the year, Mike Vrabel. I'm number 2. Would you look at that? In the AFC, we have Patrick Mahomes as Offensive Player of the Year. Jonathan Taylor, number 2. He has a shot to. He's in the MVP conversation as a running back, which is wild because normally that is a quarterback only vote. Travis Hunter. There you go. Good for him. Defensive Player of the Year, Max Crosby. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Travis Hunter in the AFC. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Mason Graham. Best quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. Best running back, Jonathan Taylor. Best wide receiver, Jamar Chase. Best offensive lineman, Daniel Falele. Falele is, I guess how you'd pronounce that. Best defensive back is Max Crosby. Best linebacker is Dion Henley. And best defensive back is Kenny Moore. Best kicker is Kaimi Fairbairn. NFC, Offensive Player of the Year, Puka Nacua. Jackson Dart at number 5 there. Defensive Player of the Year, Jared Verse. Good for him. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Jackson Dart. Luther Burden getting votes. You'd like to see that. As is Colston Loveland and Cam Scadaboo. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Jalen Waller. Best quarterback is Jalen Hurts. Jackson Dart at number 2. That's pretty cool. Best running back is Alvin Kamara. Cam Scadaboo not on the list. Best wide receiver is Puka Nacua. Best offensive lineman is Penei Sewell. Best defensive lineman, Jared Verse. Best linebacker, TJ Edwards. I like to see that. Best defensive back, Kyler Gordon. I like to see that as well. And best kicker is Jason Myers, who just beat us. The Seahawks did make it to the NFC Championship. They beat the Packers, which I like to see. I like to see that a lot. The Saints, who led the division that both they and the 49ers are in, lost to the 49ers. That's crazy. All right. So, the Eagles beat the Broncos. I guarantee this was more than just their second Super Bowl win. And as you can see, so definitive player and rookies of the year, offensive player of the year, Puka Nacua, across both conferences. Defensive player of the year, Max Crosby. Offensive rookie of the year is Jackson Dart. And defensive rookie of the year is Jalen Walker. Look through the retirements here. Specifically for the NFC East, Josh Johnson retires. That's unfortunate. He's played for the most teams out of anybody. I like him a lot for that. Russell Wilson does retire. Lane Johnson retires. Yeah, okay. Honestly, we didn't lose too much for retirement, but we are going to lose quite a bit for what's it called? For being unable to re-sign. I'm going to go into Coach Central here, abilities, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Scout's Honor maxed out. No, here we go. That way, I can equip this on week 1 and hire 5 tier 3 scouts. It's just better that way. And then we're gonna get this upgraded all the way. And then we will put stuff into field general. There we go. I am fine with my staff. Well, actually, let me see if I can't get a nice, good offensive coordinator. We can get Brian Dable, the actual Giants head coach. He's just sitting there. Zach Taylor is there. As funny as it would be to get Jonathan Gannon also there. As funny as it would be to pick up Brian Dable, where is he? Zach Taylor is just better. So we're gonna pick up Zach Taylor. I always like to go for the real people. Actually, so free agency. How much do I have? I have $8 million. That is not going to be enough for any major signings, I'm afraid. Wandale Robinson up to superstar. Jackson Dart up to superstar. Can't wait for Malik Neighbors to come back in. I might literally just go after Patrick Ricard and call it a day there, to be honest. Daniel Jones is available. Hello, rapper Darren Waller. Oh, hello, Noah Fant. Is there any way? There is a way. You're not better than Theo Johnson, though, is the thing. Darren Waller is, but he's too old to really consider. At 78 overall. We do have Andrew Thomas at left tackle. Left guard. We have Evan Neal for right now. Center. Center is a big position of need for us. But we did just lose a guard and a tackle. So this would probably be the bigger worry for us. He'd be cheaper, so I should probably go for Jawan Taylor. Lock him in for 5 years. Why not?
There are 3 evaluation periods.
Yeah,
within
okay.
each stage.
I accidentally had the
Players-
wrong thing. So we have Jawan Taylor. Congratulations. Okay, this is what we look like right now. We don't have a center. I actually want you at center is what I want. Um, yep, he's a top 5 talent for sure. Jake Slaughter's around 1 to 2 talent. And Jerry Brooks is a top 5 talent. Okay. So I'm going to go after their round 2 pick. Where would that put me? Put them over the salary cap. They're already over their salary cap, so never mind. Bengals, how was your... Oh, they were the worst team in the league. I'm probably not getting that. Okay. The Bills I might be able to pick up. Yeah, that would actually be pretty simple for me to grab. And then probably a 6th from this year to seal the deal. There we go. 2/4, a 1/3, and a 6th. Just to get a second round pick back. So mock draft 5 does have me taking Jake Slaughter, which is a little silly. Could I wait longer? Yes, but center is not really a need. Actually, it definitely is. Position of need. But top 5 talents are more important. Ah. No, and I probably can't even afford Cade. I probably can't even afford Josh Myers here anyway. Not quite. That's actually close. Ryan Newsel I could probably grab. But, no. Tight end is not my top need, believe it or not. Okay. So the private workouts. We're going to hop on over to center. There we go. Prospects. At center. They're all bad. No. Oh, if I had scrolled over a little further. Yeah. Yeah. So with the first overall pick, the Bengals are going to go ahead and take TJ Parker at right edge, which I don't know why. They already have two edge rushers. They have Trey Hendrickson and the rookie. Well, Jake Slaughter is still there. I go into favorites. Kind of got him. Number 40 in true value, and I got him at 23. Makai Lemon goes to Makai Lemon is one of the best wide receivers in the class. I remember that. So that's scary that he's on the Chiefs. Oh, the Bills take Caden Green. Oh man, that hurts me. Okay. Is there any way I could trade for him? They needed left guard. They don't have a left guard. Oh no. Well, I guess I just advanced to the next user pick. Dang it. Where was the left tackle? Wasn't Overton? Oh, no, that's LT Overton is his name. Okay. He must have also gone first round. That is crazy because neither of them were even both of them were projected second to third rounders. If let's see if I can get a first rounder next year out of these two picks. Yep. Okay, there we go. I'm actually just gonna skip to the end of the draft from here because that's so late in the draft. Oh man. I knew I should have gone with Caden Green. We got Malcolm Taylor anyway. Okay. Lance Hall. Hello. We have two centers. Okay, look. I have to see if I can. So if I put in Malcolm Taylor, where does this get me? And then 2028 round 3. Yeah, I figured. Okay. What if I were to just do that? Oh, yeah, okay. Pretty simple. We're going to go ahead. We're going to start Jake Slaughter there. Jake Slaughter is actually a better guard than he is a center. Okay. Well, we needed a center anyway. We could have. I didn't need to do that. Whatever. Okay. We made the trade, and I should have looked first, but here we are. Listen. Nobody's ever accused me of of knowing what I'm doing, and nobody ever should. That is going to be all for this time. If you have enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you all in the next video. Have a good one.